What he's saying is that guy right there is with a lady. He say he married, so I don't know if they actually married or what, but they on drugs. And he has somewhere to go. He got parents that's got a little money, and they want him to come home and get some help. And his drug habit is not as serious as hers, which I don't know how a drug habit can be less serious. The fact that you on drugs and you robbing Peter to pay Paul to get it, I don't see a level of what's harder than the other. If you're on drugs, all levels are the same. I would think. But to him, he's saying that it's not as serious to him anymore because he's been out there a long time. That he's really out there because he loved her, and she don't have nowhere to go. She don't have a relationship with her family, and his family won't accept her because they feel like he's only out there because of her. So they don't accept him. They won't accept her with them. But they got kids together because they've been together a long, long time. So he's saying that he getting kind of tired, of doing this thing. He say he doing the robbing and stealing to get the habit for her. It's the habit is for you. The money is for you too. You doing it for you too. He just, I don't know what he trying to say. If he trying to put the blame on her, or he just saying he tired. But then I watch a lot of these videos where they talking, about they tired of being on drugs and they ready to get their life together, and they not. They just saying some shit, He just saying some shit. If he bring that lady there right now, he would stop saying what he's saying. Because he's saying it just for the camera. He a drug addict. A drug addict is a drug addict. But I still say I don't understand. Look at all of these drug addicts that I'm watching on this TV. All of them fat. How they fat and I ain't never did drugs and I can't gain no weight. How they fatter than me? That don't make no sense. I'm skinny and they fat and they on drugs. Then the crackhead down the street at the store, when I told you I had bought a soda, this motherfucker was telling me how to gain weight. She was educating me on how I can pick up some damn weight. And you a fucking crackhead, lady. I was never, man, when I drove off, I was laughing and I was tripping at the same time. I'm like, wait a minute. This just happened. This lady is a crackhead. And she just sat there and schooled me on how I can gain some weight. Man, if that didn't depress the hell out, that's depressing as hell. That's great. He look good. He look like he work hard. He look like he and they on all kind of drugs. Maybe that's why when the pandemic came, all of us was taking all these shots and stuff to not get sick, and none of them drug addicts got shots. And yet nothing never happened to them. But a whole bunch of regular people that went and got them vaccines and shit was in the hospital dying. And they were fine. And they still okay. They still out there doing drugs. Shit, wouldn't it be something to find out crack and meth and X and all that shit is the miracle drug? They do some pill called Perkle, whatever, however they say it. And then I heard them say they doing some pills named Blue, whatever that is. I'm like, damn, how many drugs is it for you to do? Fentanyl, all this shit. They do a bunch of drugs. Who inventing all these new drugs for these people? That's what my podcast is going to be about. That's what I'm trying to build a podcast to talk to homeless people about their situations, how they got there, and drug addicts, how did they get there? Because nobody was born there, and didn't nobody grow up saying, I would like to be a crackhead, a drug addict when I get grown. I want to know what got them there. You know, what is it? What would it take to get them from there? I'm just curious, because you judge them, but it's homeless people that ain't even on drugs. It's homeless people that just worked hard 7 days a week and just had a piss ass job that didn't cover all the bills, and they ended up outside. And then we judge them and say, "Oh, look at those little dirty people. They homeless. They begging for money," but we don't know their story. That's the reason I want to do the podcast, because I want to tell their side of the story.